Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your oracle reading. For your past energy, we get the fox. The fox. It's a fox. A fox. Let's see what lessons you were learning with that fox card in the past. So, in the past, you were unseen. You were working the art of camouflage. You were trying to predict what happens next. So, while learning from Fox, you might also gain confidence in your ability to know instantly what will happen next. After observing for a while, you will become aware of a certain predictability in given situations and be able to quickly make your move. Okay? Interesting. So, you could have been hiding in camouflage, hiding out, being secretive, predicting what's going to happen next. That was in the past. You're making predictions of what you think will happen next. Okay. Now, in the not future, the present, we have elk energy. Elk energy. Okay, tell me about the elk. Okay, you're learning how to pace yourself. That's awesome. You know, personally, I don't know how to pace myself. Like, sometimes I get a burst of energy. I come on here and do readings, and I may do too many, and then my back hurts, and then I gotta lay down. But you're pacing yourself. You're taking care of yourself. You know, drinking your water, taking your vitamins, eating healthy. You're really loving on yourself at this time with that elk energy. Okay. Now, in the future, we have armadillo. Armadillo. So tell me about this armadillo. That is card 28. Oh, boundaries. It may be time to ask yourself the following questions. Am I honoring the time I need for my personal enjoyment? Do others treat me like a doormat? Why do I always get upset when I'm taken for granted? You need to define your space in the future. You may have been too willing to let your home become a bus station. You may find that you cannot say no, even when you know that you will have to cancel plans to be obliging. This routine can get old in a hurry. Another question to ask yourself, is there a reason for being a yes person? Okay. All of the answers to these questions relate to setting up boundaries, which you will and won't do, what makes you feel uncomfortable, and what is comforting to you. Okay. So basically, you're learning your sense of self in the future. Okay. Now, I don't know if you're starting a new relationship with someone, but to me, this can also relate to a new relationship. Regardless of whether it's a business partnership or a love relationship, we all have our own boundaries, what we will do and what we won't do. It kind of reminds me of Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory. Now, Sheldon was kind of weird, wasn't he? Because Sheldon had a lot of boundaries, but Sheldon at least knew who he was, right? So you need to figure out your boundaries in the future. The lesson you're learning right now is the opossum. You're learning that lesson. And that is card 23. So basically, you're loving on yourself right now, but with the elk energy. But you're learning about victory at this time, okay? Okay, if the opossum has turned up in your cards, you're being asked to use strategy, okay, in some present situation. Rely upon your instincts for the best way out of a tight corner. If you have to pretend to be apathetic or unafraid, do it. Otherwise, if you refuse to struggle or show that hurtful words bother you, your taunter will see no further fun in the game. It says, yeah, oftentimes if you refuse to struggle or show that hurtful words bother you, your taunter will see no further fun in the game. So it's talking about playing dead, okay? And you also are to expect the unexpected and be clever in achieving your victory. Could be a victory over somebody who's nosy. The opossum talks about using your brain. That's the lesson you're learning right now. So you need to learn how to play dead, okay? If somebody is taunting you or bullying you or bugging you, you need to learn how to put on your resting bitch face and play dead. Like poker face. You remember that song? Can't read my poker face. That's the lesson you're learning right now, is to apply a poker face. So I've done it sometimes and I didn't even know I was doing it. Your past lesson was you were learning to see through somebody's lies with this owl card, okay? Somebody was lying to you. I don't know what they were lying about. They could have been lying about feelings for you. They could have been lying about anything. But that was your past lesson, was this owl card, seeing through people's lies, okay? Now, what's working for you at the present time is you have chosen to pray, okay? I don't really see you fighting anyone or fighting a certain situation. You're just praying. So you're like the type of person that somebody makes you angry and you just go pray for them. And that's what's working for you. What is not working for you is dolphin energy. Dolphin. Dolphin. Hey. It's talking about linking with the Great Spirit to get answers to your questions. So since this was in your obstacles position, you could be praying a lot, but you're still not getting answers just yet. So you have to wait on those answers. It could be that you're also under a lot of stress. And you may need to eat more. You may need to breathe more. You may need to get in the water, to relax. But I really think this relates to your Buffalo card. You're praying, but you're not getting any answers just yet. And that's what's not working for you at this time. So you're really trying to connect to God, but you may be having a little bit of a difficulty, or you may be stressed out at this time. And it's telling you that you need to breathe. Maybe you need to eat a little bit more. In the book it says manna, but manna used to be bread from heaven, and not everyone eats bread. So I don't know what you eat. I just know it was saying you need to slow down a little bit. I guess was the general message. We're gonna do your oracle cards, your energy oracle cards, and we're gonna see what they say. When I first started out with all this, and this was like a few years ago when I had a different channel, I bought a lot of card decks, and I was buying practically any kind of card deck. And that really wasn't a good thing for me to do. And I didn't think about it at the time, but you need to get decks. If you are interested in this industry, you need to get decks that you can resonate with, that you like the artwork on, you like the messages. Because if you just buy any deck just to buy a deck, it may not resonate with you. My thing was I was like a little kid, like I would see people using different decks and then I'd want those decks. I'd be like, oh, well, they're popular and successful. Maybe if I had that specific deck. And it's not about having a specific card deck. It's about choosing the decks that resonate with you. That makes your readings easier. We have the World, man holding a coin, okay? And a cornucopia. Oh, you may want to offer somebody something, or somebody wants to offer you something. Let's look up the man holding a coin, 43. So for men, this could indicate an aspect of yourself and a readiness to further your goals and receive increased health, money, or value in your life. Greater success is on its way when you take control of your own finances and act. You could also get assistance of a financial advisor or healer whom you already know or are soon to meet. This man is helpful and may bring sage advice concerning the action you need to take next. Be open to this person showing up with support, but always turn to your own intuitive guidance to weigh the information you receive. You also could get a new love interest with a wealthy man or a man from work if you know you're a woman. But it's okay if you're gay, and looking for a man too. Like I read for all, types. I don't want to use the word types. I read for all sexual orientations. I don't discriminate. So, this could be anybody. Tarot is genderless, cards are genderless. Now you also have cornucopia, okay? An abundant harvest and great blessings are waiting for you, and you may even find all of your wishes fulfilled. This cornucopia of gifts from the universe can come in the form of financial riches, job fulfillment, romantic love, or all of the above. When you receive this card, you know that you've done important work and it's about to pay off. The seeds you've planted in your energy and in your life are ready to be harvested in some significant ways. Get ready for a great feast of abundant value is being prepared for you now, and Spirit is applauding all of your effort. The affirmation for this card is the universe is abundant. All that I desire comes to me in just the right time and way. I am blessed. We also have the World, okay? The World. It's talking about expanding your vision so you can contemplate some much broader options. It's talking about marketing and technology. This card lets you know that you have unlimited resources available to you, and now is the time to think big, okay? So somebody's coming in to help you. I don't know who this is, but they're bringing in like a lot of riches and helping you to expand your horizons. I don't know who this is, but I like this person. And it doesn't necessarily always have to be about money either. I know you got a money card, but when I think of you expanding your horizons, it could be expanding your horizons spiritually too. Maybe you're learning and growing with somebody spiritually, but whoever this is, this looks like a great opportunity. So I would just focus on your work and your self-love and your opportunities. If somebody's getting on your nerves, just keep playing dead. I'm not saying ignore them, but act like it don't bother you. Like, okay. So that's all I have, Sagittarius. Good luck.